everyone. It is great to be here, to be on stage, to be here with you. And really today, I want to talk about you. I want to talk about me. I want to talk about all the things that we can do each and every day when we put our mind to it. And now you may ask, what makes you an expert? What makes you to have the ability to be able to help me get motivated, get excited about my day, about my life, my career? And I've got one word that I'd like to share with you: failure. My life has been 100% made from failure. When I'm kicked down, I figure a way to get up so I have a puncher's chance. Now, a puncher's chance is the ability to be able to take that inner strength that you have inside and be able to turn that strength into something that can be advantageous. It can be something that can be uplifting. It can get you up in the morning. It can get you excited about the day. It can get you through the day until you sleep at night. Now, when I say my life has been a failure, you're thinking, aren't you somebody with a doctorate degree? That's correct. I do have a doctor's degree. However, getting to the point of having a doctor's degree from the point of when I was failing to the point I failed before I got my doctor's degree, and I'm continuing to fail. Life is about failure. Life is about how you get up. Life is about signifying the person who you are each and every day. I'd like to share a story about a young man that I knew. And this young man was somebody that he was excited inside. He was full of energy. He was optimistic. He was kind of gleamed eye for the world. The world was at his beckoning. The world was calling him to step up and be somebody. This little boy grew up in an underprivileged area. He grew in a trailer home that it was in the poor part of town. His mom and dad, they struggled to make a good life for him. There were times where they would have to go to the food bank. There were times where they were counting pennies, just enough to scrape by for a meal. There was a time where this little boy actually went to the corner store and bought a Thanksgiving meal for Thanksgiving because his parents didn't have the money to enable them to have a good Thanksgiving meal. He grew up not poverty stricken. They always had food, but they always struggled. And that struggle was real. This little boy struggled in sports, struggled in academia, struggled in making friends, struggled in about every aspect of life. But the one thing he had that never failed was that inner strength. That inner strength carried him when everything else failed for him. And you ask, how could that be? Well, I'm going to tell you. I was that little boy. And I sit here today and realize the struggles that I had, the struggles I saw my parents have, the struggles that ensued as time went on, and they just didn't stop in elementary school. They struggled, they kept on during high school. But I'm going to tell you what, this is not about just my life of struggles. My life of struggles included being an adult. Getting my PhD was a struggle. There were times I was climbing the mountain so high just to fall right back down. I went from having many, when I say 3 or 4 dissertation chairs, prior to finishing. It took about a combined 12 years to finish it. Not because I lacked the effort. I was still working full-time, going to school part-time. It was about the process. Two of the main important parts in life of failure are the people and the process. Who are the inspirational people in your life? And what are the processes that get you to where you are today? So that's what I wanted to share with you in our opening, that my life has been full of failure, but now I understand that my failure has now enabled me to decide after my latest failure, what should I do in life? I'm almost 50 years old and I'm having a revelation of life, a revelation of being able to determine what is going to help me produce the greater of good to all. I've been a manager, I've been an executive, I've been in the C-suite, I've been a writer, I've been a teacher. But what truly brings me passion in my life is being able to tell a story. And that story is about hoping that what I can bring that can shed some sort of optimism that we can overcome, we can achieve, even when life seems to hit us hardest the most. And so what I want to share today is about not only as you as individuals, but as co-workers, as subordinates, as leaders, family, life, church, whatever it brings you joy in life, whatever those avenues are, or maybe they don't bring you joy in life, but let's find a way that we can make life enjoyable. There is nothing worse than when you put your heart and soul in something and it just doesn't work out. Why? Because I had my dream job. What I thought was my dream job. I had been in the laundry and uniform business for probably, and the rental business for combined 15 to 20 years. And my dream was to become a general manager of a uniform and linen company. I had taken all the steps. I had been in the industry as a route driver, as a branch manager. I went through all the training. I went through all the educational requirements, bachelor's, master's, went way and beyond to a doctorate degree until I could get that chance to be a general manager. I could have my own facility, my own equipment, be able to run the plant, be able to run the sales, the service, the HR, the administration side, hire. Those are the things that got me excited. So I was able to get this chance in a startup location, and I was like, wow, I made it. All that hard work has paid off to the point now where I am getting my dream job. Well, things were going well for the most part. You know, I made some mistakes along the way. I had a micromanager as a boss, and I think he wanted to know every single step that I was involved in. And I'm sure we've all had that. And I understand it's a brand new plant. You want constant communication. You want a plan. You want a determination of how you're going to succeed. I get all that. It's part of building a foundation of success. And shortly after almost 8 months, I was put on a performance improvement plan, which is also known as a PIP plan. This, for any of you that have ever experienced one or have known of one, this is a plan that they are going to kick you out the front door, or maybe the back door. But either way, there is really not much of a small chance that you will survive. And I knew that. But what did I do? The optimism inside of me worked harder, pushed farther, went as far as I could possibly go to continue to achieve the success that I wanted to, that I desired, that I wanted to continue to pursue the dream, keep the dream alive. But this pit plan was for 30 days. And 30 days later, I was out of a job. And it was a sobering experience for me. I had been through failures where I understood why I failed, how I failed, maybe what I could have done not to fail. But in this chance of an opportunity that I had, I believe that this decision was made at the highest level. For whatever reason, I don't know. But I also believe that there's a higher power out there. And that higher power is going to bring me to the direction that I need to. And today, I stand in front of you because of what the higher power has asked me to do. And it sounds cliche in many aspects. When I didn't understand what life was bringing me, I continued to pray about it. And now I am here with you. So today, let's stand up together. Let's look at each other, and go, I am a failure. I may have not failed today, but I failed other days. And the other days that I didn't fail, then there was the chance that I was going to fail. But with all the failure that is before me and that still lies ahead of me, I will keep that one thing going. The one thing that drives the bus, that continues to drive that bus going forward without reversing, is hope, is optimism, is the ability to believe that when things knock you down, when things get out of your way, and you can't get what you want to get because of obstacles. Remember, the only obstacle that lies in your way is yourself. We limit our opportunities, while we can also limit the failures that we have each and every day. How do you limit those failures? Well, first of all, when you fail, you understand why you failed. You understand what you could have done different. But if you didn't fail, you didn't try. Because everybody that makes an effort in life is going to fail. I'm going to fail a million times before I succeed in many cases, depending what areas. I'm failing right now, today, right in front of you as a speaker, because it's not the best speech that I could have came up with. It's not the best platform that I stand before you in front of you. It is not the best abilities that I have, because you know why? I'm going to continue to improve. I'm going to get better, and I'm going to deliver a message of optimism, a message that failure is okay, a message that stands for who we are, what we can do, and how we can minimize the limitations of failure that we have. So today, we're going to go over some steps of how you can continue to succeed in life, how you can develop a platform of change in yourself to not only just fail, but secure that failure, push that failure forward, and know that that failure is going to make you a better person, a better husband, a better spouse, a better employee, leader, whatever it may be that you strive to be, it can make you better. But we have to look ourselves in the mirror and realize, this is who I am. Do I need to be smarter? Do I need to be better educated? Do I need to develop additional tools? What do I need to do to become better, stronger, faster? If you want to be that best athlete, you want to be that best CEO, you want to be that best corporate world individual, you do that by putting your best foot forward. Your best foot forward is the ability to look in the sky and go, I'm going to make it. And then one day, when you do make it, you're going to sit there and go, wow, all that time, work, effort, all those thankless moments to get where I am today has all paid off. So I'd like to thank everybody again, and it's been a pleasure, and I cannot wait to continue moving forward with you and your steps in your journey in your life. Thank you again. Take care. Bye-bye.